Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about something exceptionally stupid coming out of Marvel. Well, actually, it's one of many things that they have done that it is really stupid, so... Basically, I think this is kind of their go-to thing. I don't know. It feels kind of like... Maybe I should be making a video of when Marvel doesn't do something stupid. Because right now, they have been doing something stupid every single time. I mean, it's absurd, isn't it? But either way, here it is, from the JC Jewish Chronicle. Marvel strips Jewish superhero Sabra of her Israeli identity. I'm amazed at this. What in the actual... It seems we are back in Nazi Germany again. Especially by the people. Really, by the people who went on and nagging and throwing a temper tantrum saying that everybody else who didn't agree with them were Nazis, or where they went into a round and said, "Bunch of Nazi." Remember those people? Yeah, exactly. These are the people behind this change. Very much, I'm very sure, very sure that it was by they changed this for the modern audience who is absolutely anti-Semitic, filthy fucking Nazis. Then again, let's go and cover this. Launched in 1980 into Marvel's comic superhero universe, itself created by American Jews, Sabra was the first superhuman agent created to serve the Mossad. But this week, Marvel Studios was accused of stripping Sabra of her Israeli identity, instead making her a Russian-linked agent in the upcoming film Captain America: Brave New World. Good Lord! No, it's okay to have Russian agents, it's okay to have Chinese, it's okay to have some other retarded shit from some really shithole countries. But no, it's not fine to have an Israeli, it's not fine to have Jewish people. Even they erase other characters, which they also mentioned in this article, including the Moon Knight. They erased his Jewish identity. I'll be honest with you, I'm very tired of these people. I am exhausted. How fucking hell... When did the Nazis being a Nazi became a cool thing with these people? Filthy fucking Nazis. Anyway, continuing. The creation of a new de-Zionized Sabra, played by the Israeli actress Shira Haas, comes amid speculation that Marvel Studios has sought to avoid criticism from an audience bombarded by anti-Israel propaganda. I think it's mostly anti-Jewish because let's face it, here is a good fucking example of what I mean. Fox Business. Anti-Semitic protests force Harvard call Poly Humboldt to implement closure. Columbia goes hybrid. Right. Here is another one. NBC. Columbia to hold classes virtually as Jewish leaders warn about safety amid tensions over pro-Palestinian protests. Well, you think that's it? Here's another one. New York Post. Angry mob forces Jewish students to evacuate UC Berkeley Theater where IDF soldiers was scheduled to speak. You think that's over? No, there is more. NBC News. London police apologize after threatening to arrest openly Jewish men in a pro-Palestinian protest. You think that's also the end? No, there is more. NBC News. University of Pennsylvania. President steps down amid criticism of anti-Semitism testimony. You think that's it? No, there is even more. From the Al BBC. Claudine Gay resigns, finally, as Harvard University president. She was also responsible for a lot of the, but did they mean it? Allegedly. So what I'm getting at here is that the left is absolutely the same as they were in the 1940s. Then, yes, they were Nazis, the fascists, the communists. thinking about it, World War II may actually have been kind of like a socialist civil war type of deal. Anyway, continuing. That name has stayed, but Marvel Studios pledged that it would take a new approach to Sabra in the film, due to open in US cinemas on February 14, 2025, has come to fruition. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this movie bombs. Marvel really needs another failure in their brand. Anyway, a description of the movie published on the company's website omits ben-sera's Israeli background and instead describes Ha's character as a Black Widow, a Marvel figure who is linked to the world of Russian secret intelligence. Oh, okay then. It's completely fine. It's not like Russia's invading another country out of nowhere. No. That's completely fine because Russia used to be communist, so that's okay. Fuck off, you bunch of triggered neo-Nazis, leftist garbage people. Anyway, continuing. In her guise in the Marvel's comic 1980s, Sabra was known for fighting for the state of Israel and was depicted fighting evil forces in Tel Aviv and by the Western Wall. Yeah, as you all know, Israel is a bit plagued by terrorists who cannot accept the creation and the existence of a Jewish state. Anyway, since the franchise announced Ha's involvement, it faces a backlash from supporters of the boycott, divestment and sanctions BDS movement, which is fueled by actual Nazis. Allegedly. Anyway, before I continue, here is a trailer of something fucking awesome. In response to criticism, Marvel said, "While our characters and stories are inspired by the comics, they are always freshly imagined for the screen. And today's audience..." Well, isn't that interesting? Are you trying to tell me that today's audience is filled by neo-Nazis? Because it kind of feels like that. Plus, and let me put it this way, it was the old characters, the old stories that make these characters popular today. So why are you trying to change the formula? Why are you trying to change things? You shouldn't be changing these things. I am goddamn tired of you trying to change things for the modern audience. The modern audience does not understand what it is good. The modern audience is a total failure. And if, by the implication here of what Marvel is saying, today's audience is filled with neo-Nazis. So, why? Fuck! Reports suggest that the changes to the Sabra character emerged from feedback from screen tests. So basically you went to a retarded university full of neo-Nazis with nose rings and pink hair, asked them to watch the movie, and they said, "Oh my god, I'm so triggered!" Fuck off, Marvel. Fuck off. Anyway. The word Sabra is a Hebrew term used to describe someone who is native to Israel, and the character used her powers to fight against Palestinian terrorists after her son was killed in a bus attack. Jesus, the character is literally created to reflect the current and the past reality of Israel, in which terrorists actively target civilians. Look at the story. Why? I mean, you don't hate Marvel enough. Suffice to say. Let me put it this way, the last comic book I purchased from Marvel, the last stuff that I sent money to Marvel directly in some way, was a shitty Deadpool comic book. I think 2017 or 2016, something thereabouts. That was the last time. How does it feel to be deprived of my money, Marvel? Does it feel good to lose money? To be today the only thing you are is an IP farm for Disney? How does it feel? Huh? I hope it feels good. Here is something that I mentioned directly at the first part of the video, but I think I'm gonna reinforce these words. Either way, the Jewish erasure happening at Marvel, which has also occurred to Moon Knight, will likely happen to other heroes like Ben Grimm, Billy Kaplan, and others join the Marvel comic universe. There remains, regardless, a double standard. Soviet soldiers? Okay. Russian heroes? Chinese heroes? No problem. But how dare we have an Israeli superhero? The ultimate evil to those harassing Jews and boycotting Marvel. Of course, Disney will not reply to any of these things. Because after all, Disney is filled with neo-Nazis. Fuck off. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck YouTube, and fuck Marvel. But most important of all, always wear a condom. You'll never know the STD these things carry. Oh, and for Disney too.